Talking about old song. I don't know what song that was. But what you thinking about doing like more samples and shit?
Nah, just a couple, not too many. Cause I want to make a hit. I want to make like
Mm,
a hit song, like,
mm,
or like be one of the ones that people want to like. You know what I'm saying?
mm.
But that's coming.
That's true. I feel like with sampling, man, it's
Yeah,
so much hoops you got to go through. Like I don't know, like you got to get it cleared, and
I
then
mean, not if you put it on like, only if you put it on like the mainstream service and
mm-hmm,
stuff. But like,
mm-hmm.
people, what's up? Oh, we already started?
Yeah, we.
Oh yeah, I'm
yeah, we
with it.
started.
Let's
Nah,
keep
man.
it. We gotta talk about this.
We back. It's Reggie, and we back once again. We had this individual here before, but we want to do something proper for real. And he's fresh off of his new EP entitled Grand Supreme.
You already know.
Back with RayRush. What's good, man?
What's good with you, man?
I've been chilling, man. School, all this good stuff, but we here today, and we with you, man. How you doing?
I'm all right, man. I just been, grinding, doing what I do and stuff
Right,
like that.
right. So, Grand Supreme is your second EP. How does it feel to have two under your belt now?
It feel good, like to be putting music out and stuff, like, cause with music it's like it lasts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it lasts, like, and when people go back and listen to it, like you like, dang. Like I even heard people say, damn, like I ain't know it sounded this good. Even my my homie Davey, my homie Davey over there.
It's good.
He even said like, damn, this sound like
good,
and every beat on Get It.
Yeah.
He did every beat on Get It, and he did 4 out of 5 beats on Grand Supreme. So like, I wonder when we look back on this Grand Supreme EP, I wonder we gonna be like, man, this sound, you know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying?
It sounds different. I would say the progression is like very known once you get to Get an EP versus Grand Supreme. Now we talk about Grand Supreme. What is that? What is the title? Title wise, to you, first of all, what does that mean?
So people be wondering like, what is the Grand Supreme? Like, who is it? Like, that's me. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you know me, like, I was doing YouTube and stuff like that. I'm about to start back up with doing videos and stuff. Different type of videos gonna be amazing. You know what I'm saying? Tune in. But
because Grand Supreme, is that like a?
I've said like I am the Grand Supreme. Like the Grand Supreme is a being. I was born the Grand Supreme. People don't really be knowing like what it mean, but you know.
Okay. So do you want to like keep that like is that like a king? Like you're like the king or something like?
Nah, man, it's not. It has nothing to do with any earthly.
Okay.
And stuff
That's
like
that.
You know. So.
Okay, well, I'm listening to the Grand Supreme, right? And every song, it seems to have some sort of like alien or otherworldly reference to it. What about you and being an alien? What does that mean to you? Like, what does that symbolize? Like, do you think you like you a totally different being?
No symbolism. I don't want to get in all that, but you know. All I'm gonna say is, cause I don't want to. I'm not saying like in no way, shape, or form I'm like better than anybody else. Like I'm pretty like you know me like
humble,
you know what I'm saying. We be hanging out and stuff, and I don't treat nobody like unless they try to play with me or something. You know, I treat people like normal people.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Facts.
like I feel like everyone should,
right?
Unless they play with you a certain type of way.
Man, that's real. So you get back to the Grand Supreme, you dropped out on April 3rd. That was a Sunday. Was that on purpose? Usually people drop on Fridays. Was that on purpose for you to drop on a Sunday?
On purpose for me to drop on a Sunday.
Or was that like just random?
Nah, it was actually random, for real. Like I dropped through United Masters, so I think I had to drop way more, cause I be watching like videos and stuff about the music game and stuff like that, and the dude that's over United Masters, I be listening to him and his and stuff like that, and I seen where he said like, and then I think in the thing it says when you keep dropping more and more, like then your accesses will start be freed up, which I'm starting to see now. So I basically dropped through there, and April 3rd was the soonest basically they could drop it. So I was like, I'm trying to get this out. Like, you know how long I've been working on this. Like, so I was trying to get it out. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna drop it April 3rd.
That's a good like thought that you had right there about dropping consistently. Do you have like a schedule that you like stay on? Like, you know, I want to drop this time, this time, this time.
I don't really be having no schedule. I'm trying to do that. Now I have a schedule, studio schedule. I try to make sure like I do something in the studio. If I don't, even if I have a tight ass schedule, I try to make sure I'm doing something with music. Like even if I'm like not really feeling like going in, like if I'm not feeling too good, I'm still watching like videos and stuff like that, like about music and stuff. Like I've always been into music.
So you really like you're 100% inside of like the whole music game industry, not even just the music itself.
Yeah, like cause you know even the best tell you like you gotta adapt. You always have to adapt and stuff like that. So you know I'm really going. You know what I'm saying? Trying to go my hardest. Like I'm trying to. Everything I do, I try to put my all into. So
of course,
of
course. So get an EP, first EP you ever dropped.
Yeah.
Grand Supreme. How have you grown from Get It to Grand Supreme?
And
I want you to tell me where you've grown the most, where you think you've grown, and then I'm gonna tell you what I listen to, where I think you've grown.
Like grown in what sense?
Anyway, musically, physically, like I heard actually the first song was it wasn't Terror, but the first song you said
Falling?
something about Falling. You said something about losing weight.
Losing weight, I can eat no pasta, stand steady, I can do no rocking.
What kind of creative like process or like mindset that you had to be in to create this? Because you've been working
I've been losing weight.
I've been working on yourself.
Even from the last interview to now, I've lost weight. And like before then, you know, I was bigger, and then to that first interview, like I lost weight. You know what I'm saying? So I've been working on that for a long time, and I stay steady on it. And I feel like that's helped me grow a lot and stuff like that. Cause it's helping me learn, like it helped me learn a lot. Like, okay, you got to take care of yourself, and the outputs will be better if you're taking care of yourself as well. You know what I'm saying?
And like that's real. Do you think that the music had an effect when you working on yourself physically, even like mentally? That music had a reaction to that. Were you making better music by taking better care of yourself? Or how did the music really, I don't know, tie into the journey that you're on?
That's a good question. Well, it definitely like, you know, it's all right. So, I mean, I guess it gives me more stories to talk about, like losing weight. I've had like a lot more sex and stuff like that. So, that's might be one. I can get active more and stuff like that. So you know, it's different things like that.
Are you becoming more confident because when you say have more sex, I mean,
I've always been confident though.
Okay,
that's
right.
The thing.
That's
I've
the thing.
Confident,
but I was thinking when you said have more sex, try not to like just react off the rip. But I'm just thinking, I'm like, okay, are you able to have more sex, or are you getting more options? Like
more options for sure.
Okay.
Sure.
And I understand that. Okay, got you. And that must be an enjoyous time, for real. Then.
You know what I be on, man. You know what I mean?
Okay, but also like you recording and having a better grasp with like the whole how to create the music. Have you been getting better with that with this new EP? Your recording process?
My recording process. I don't know if my recording process really changed too much, but it's definitely gotten faster. So, yeah.
What do you punch in? Do you normally punch in, or do you freestyle? I know you got a song on there, Triple R Freestyle. Do you usually do like a one take freestyle, or how do you work with?
That's a lot of sauce, man.
It is a
I
lot of
can't
sauce.
I can't really give out all
I
the sauce
understand
like
that. I
that, no.
understand that.
You know, but you know, uh, I'll tell you this.
Okay, I was going.
I'll go in,
Yeah.
and then I'll go in and start flowing,
Mm.
and you know, if I want it in that one take, I'll use it in that one take. Cause most of the time, like listen to a lot of beats and stuff like that, you know where you want your hook to be. It could be you could have 3 hooks, 1 hook, 2 hooks. Well, no, you have to have at least 2. Most of the, I usually like to have 2. Cause if it's only one, then it's not really a hook. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
it's 2 or 3. You know where you want to put them and stuff like that.
Song structure, yeah.
Yeah, but
process wise, it depends.
Yeah, it depends for sure.
Okay. Now you talked about what you noticed about yourself from there. What I really noticed from Get an EP to Grand Supreme, GS, the inflections. You have been experimenting with your voice more. Why are you doing this more? What prompted you to do this more? What can you say about this?
Okay. That's the thing. I've like done that, like, but I just never did it on a track. Like I've done it in like freestyling with the homies and stuff like that. But I never like just put it. I never like put it on the song. I think there's some older songs that I featured on before Get the EP that I did it on. But besides that, I don't know. I guess that's a good point. I probably because I've been like nowadays in the studio, I'm mostly I try to just lock in more, you know.
Cause you got songs you go on falsetto. You got songs you sound like a demon for real, and everything in between. You know what I mean? I'm like, what prompted him to? Cause I'm listening to the album from the back. And I'm like, what prompted him to take this route with this song or this route? And it's different every song. It's like you're not going to expect the same thing.
Yeah, I'm saying I'm trying to go. I'm coming in different. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm really trying to win. Like that's why I'm trying to come in different. Well, that's why I'm coming in different. Not trying to come in, but I'm coming in different.
Another difference I saw was I look on the bottom of the Spotify. Right, I got Spotify. Look on the bottom of the Spotify of the album or the EP, and I see Triple R for the label. What? Tell me, and you also got a song Triple R freestyle. What is Triple R? Is Triple R some sort of budding label that you're starting?
It's not. I wouldn't say it's me because when you started, you know what I'm saying, when you do a LLC, it's a separate entity.
Okay.
But you know what I'm saying? It's me, like, it's me, but like, it's not me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's me, like, you know what I'm saying? Triple R.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot, like, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that, you know, contribute to Triple R and stuff like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? People that was, like, I had, like, I went through the situation and I had to, like, you know, I went through the situation and I had to, like, there was a lot of stuff going on, and then like a car that I paid for in full, I had to, you know what I'm saying, I had to sell it, you know what I'm saying, and I was like, man, I'm stuck, and like people, you was there, like, you know, and you know, and the people I was there, you know what I'm saying, they really like helped me go through and stuff like that, so. You know, so Triple R, you know, it's a lot. It can mean a lot of things, but you know, it's RayRush Records, but you know, Triple R can mean a lot of things. Really, really real. You know what I'm saying? You know,
like that.
Ray really real. You know what I'm saying? You know,
That's
really, realist realized rights. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of different things, but yeah, you know,
Do you
Triple
see
R.
Triple R becoming like the next Young Money or the next Dreamville or TDE?
Nah, Triple R is gonna be the next Triple R. It's gonna be one of a kind. Like I got that tatted on me.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? I got it tatted on me, so you know what I'm saying? It's real. Like it's real. Like we're gonna be up for real. Like
I think that tattoo symbolizes like the realness of it. and the the staying power that's gonna have, and
Cause it's
the belief
serious.
you
Like
have
it's
in
not
it.
no game. Like it's serious.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
You know.
Mm. Okay. I'm gonna ask you what your favorite song is later. But my favorite song off the EP is gotta be Time Crone. I don't understand it. I don't understand why it is my favorite song. Maybe it's because of the inflections you go through and the flows you be experimenting with. But tell the world, I even tried to look it up on my own, bro. What does Time Crone mean exactly? Like the name.
Time Crone, like
okay, go yeah.
It's time. Like I can.
I get
Like
time,
the time, like you know what I'm saying. I can't really get into it because I'm like certain things you're not supposed to say.
Right.
You gotta let people figure out on their own and stuff. But like just know I can see the time. Like, I can see what's going on. Like and everything that's going on, and like I don't want to speak on it like on the what I'm saying. It's everything aligning. It's just know that everything aligning.
Okay, and people out there, listen to Time Crone, because what I thought it would meant, because when you say I can see the Time Crone, I always thought like it meant like you can see the time like ending in some point in time, so you got to make every moment last. That's why I took the song to mean, and probably doesn't mean that, but I think that's
definitely a part of it.
I think that's a good takeaway.
I know you listen to it, like I know you listen to it. If you heard one part, it said, "I'm trying to take you away because we're running out of time."
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And I was just like, this song is, and the beat is kicking. Like, who produced on that?
No, dog, David, man, he made that. He made
killed
that beat,
it,
man.
bro.
He
killed it, bro. Props to him. Cause and he produced 4. You said 4 out of the 5.
Yeah, 4 out of 5 of the beats on there.
Okay, which one did Davey not produce?
Terror.
Terror, the second one. Okay.
Terror.
And on Terror, you said, "I am the Grand Supreme." That's when you first say that you are the Grand Supreme. Okay. And I always thought, is that not an anime reference in itself? Okay, I was tripping. Earlier, I was like, man, I swear, maybe on Dragon Ball Z or something, man. Maybe.
Now,
okay.
There's a Grand Kai, and then there's a Supreme Kai, but there's
that's what I was thinking about, and I was like, maybe he just took those two and put them together, and that's him. That's crazy. Okay, what would be your favorite song off the EP? Do you have one?
I like all of them, but
what are you bumping the most right now?
Whole thing.
Uh-huh.
Whole thing, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay. What song means the most to you?
Means the most?
Or what? Yeah. Or what was the best one creating out of all of them?
The funnest to make?
Yeah. Let's go with that.
Might have to be Galaxy.
Okay, I can see that. That used to be my favorite. And then when I kept listening to Time Crone, I was like,
but then it might be, I like Time Crone too, because like it happened like I have a cousin that goes to like I'm not gonna say where, but you listen to the song, like you'll know where I'm talking about. Okay. And they go in the beginning of the song and like, hey, whoever that dude, he made the EP, man. He made it, bro. Somebody, you know what I'm saying? He got me to that point. Wow. So you like when somebody play with you, you know what I'm saying? That's what that was. Right. So he made the EP, but yeah. So that happened. Like a certain situation happened. Waiting for him and stuff like that. Scary. But but at the same time, I really like Triple R Freestyle.
That song's hard.
I really like.
Your freestyle song's always been hard. it's been a trend that they always like hit hard. Like you got the Triple R Freestyle, Trey Freestyle. Yeah, because I'm technically on that one, so the R&R one, I personally like just because I'm on it. Also, it's another reason.
What you think? Half of the cup of the Eastern Pink.
I'm not gonna rap it because I'm not a rapper. But you said your favorite had to be because you kind of went everywhere. Would you say Galaxy?
most fun to make, I might have to say Galaxy, cause I had my homegirl in there, Roz. She was in there when I was finishing up recording it, and I don't know, it was fun. I ain't gonna lie. It was just fun to make, I guess.
When you create in the studio, do you like to have a lot of people, or do you like to be alone?
I don't really like having too many people in there, like unless I really like know them. Like if like it could just be me, Davey.
Right.
Like with Get It, it was mostly just me, Davey, and you in the studio. So, you know what I'm saying? I never really recorded too many, but I probably, like, if it's a whole bunch of people, like, and I know them, then, like, I wouldn't have no problem. But, like, random people, I ain't with that, you know.
I get that. You know, some
but, like,
rappers.
With this, the Grand Supreme EP, most of it was just me by myself for sure. Like, in the studio, like, recording process, it was just me by myself for sure.
Because I look on the credits. Did you also help engineer your own album and master? Mix
and master. For this one.
This one.
Yeah. I mixed and mastered like the vocals and stuff by myself.
Wow. Tell me how that process went, because you normally, you know, sometimes you wouldn't always do that, right?
No, forget it. Like Dave, like he definitely like, you know what I'm saying. I think he, like. I might have like said a couple things or something that I wanted to sound like, but he definitely like mix and master like Forget It for sure.
How different was it you doing it this time?
I feel like doing it yourself, like I don't know, I just feel like doing it yourself, you can have more control, and that's why I'm glad, like, okay, like, you know what I'm saying. I know what to do, so I can experiment with it more, you know. And it's harder to, it's sometimes it might be harder to get it right because I'm still like learning, but learning is a part of it. Like you have to go in and learn so you can make, I feel like, the best music and stuff like that.
I feel that. When songwriting, because do you normally like write on paper, or comes to you in your head?
Most of it just comes to me in my head, but like if I'm like so, or sometimes I'll like go through a song. Sometimes I'll go through a song and then I ran through it and I already have the words in there. I'll write all the words in there that I have, and then if I want to like change something, then I just change it and re-record it.
Got you. What inspires you? All these songs, what inspired you to make them? Real life situations?
Real life situations.
What kind of situations cause for these songs to be made? You know.
Type of situation. You know what I'm saying? You gotta listen to the music. You know what I'm saying? You know, certain things.
But it's safe to say that every song on the EP has some sort of real validity to it, like what you're talking about.
Yeah, every song on the EP has real validity, or you know what I'm saying, or reality.
So what you're really going, like, you know,
it could be when I'm going through with some, not really too much with somebody else going through, but it could be like the reality of a situation and stuff like that. That might not be my situation and stuff like that. But most of the time, it's, you know, based on some real life perspective. Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna know the answer to this one, but on the cover art of the EP, you have an angel. There's an angel in the left-hand corner of it. If I ask you what it means, you probably will say, you know, it's up to my interpretation. But I claim to mean you're elevating to some different level, a different being, state of being.
I mean,
is that safe to say?
I'm gonna have to leave that up to your own interpretation. But what I will say is I'm not saying that the cover art is interpreting that, but I am going to be elevating to a whole nother level, and I've already stated that.
Oh.
You know, and like people been asking me and stuff like that. I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, 2022 is gonna be different.
Not gonna lie, I see it. You also been selling merch. You also got merch on the way. Is that safe to say?
Yeah, I definitely got merch on the way. You know what I'm saying? You know, by the time this drop, I should have a online store already made and stuff like that. It should be, you know, finished and stuff, and you can go on the site and, you know, order it and stuff like that. But
you want to get more into that, like making more like
yeah, for
clothing
sure,
industry,
man.
you know?
For sure, man. I wish I could if I had somebody near me that could like if I had somebody near me that could like do it consistently, do it more consistently, like I could make it online all day or like. But if I could have somebody closer to me that can make it consistently, like I feel like that would be better. Things can be done faster. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like we were talking to shout out Vomit Sewage. They're one of these small companies that up and coming, really cool. She talked about how the hardest part about, you know, making clothes is the manufacturing and getting somebody to, you know, actually mass produce it. You know what I mean? So you can sell it. And, you know, being in a small market, I feel like it's even harder in South Carolina. You know what I mean? But, you know, places like Atlanta, New York, it's always like, you know, somebody you know that knows somebody, you know. So I feel like I understand where you're coming from. Well, what's next? We're not done. But what's next as far as EP, in my mind, album?
Nah, not album. I wouldn't. I don't want to get into like why not album or whatever. I don't want to get in all that on here and stuff like that. But it's definitely going to be a tape, though, for sure. I'm definitely dropping a tape. You know what I'm saying? And
something more than an EP.
Yeah, it's gonna be what is LP, I guess. Long, It's gonna be a tape. It's gonna be a tape for sure. Like at least like it's gonna be more than 10 songs for sure.
Features, can we expect those?
Yeah, I'll probably have a couple of features. I don't, you know what I'm saying? You know me, I don't really do too many features and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? But the people you know that I fuck with, like they definitely have them on there. But probably not too many songs with features. Maybe like 5 songs with features. I don't know. But like you know, you know.
Before you worked with features, like you were on a feature actually last year or this year. With I want to get his name right. Was it EK?
Yeah, EK, man, dog.
Prince Nassim, who was on the show. Also, Davey Odell, check out that interview. But Prince Nassim and EK, you're on a song with them. How was that like?
It was. I mean,
that was.
What do you mean? Like,
I think that's one of the first. Like I say, that was one of the first features I think I heard you on another person's tape. No, that was on his tape. EK.
On another tape, yeah.
Yeah.
I
don't know.
What do you mean? Like, how was it? Like, what do you?
How was it? Trying to fill a vibe of somebody else's song.
Oh, that's for me. That's like no problem. Like, I hear a song. I already know. Like, all right, boom, like I'm about. All right, it's time to go in. Like, that's no problem for me. For real. Like,
do you in the future? Do I see or will I expect more of you being on other people's stuff, giving out features? Or how does what's your opinion
giving
on
out features?
I mean, what's your opinion on being on features?
I ain't gonna lie to you. Like my homies like Davey, like he can get a feature from me. I think I owe him like 3 features because of something. I think it was a bet we did. I owe him like 3 features. So he can get those from me anytime, you know what I'm saying? But like in reality, like if he wanted a feature from me, he can get it anytime. Like that's my homie, you know what I'm saying? EK, you know what I'm saying? He can get a feature from me anytime. Like, you know what I'm saying? We can work together anytime.
What about a random person?
I mess with Prince. Like we worked together before, me, Prince, and what's his music name? 803 with Malik.
Yeah, he was on the show.
So like, yeah, but like anybody else, I ain't gonna lie to you, like. I'm probably gonna be charging.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? Anybody else?
That's
anybody
valid.
Else, you know what I'm saying? Just
That's valid, but you wouldn't be closed off to working with somebody. Say, for instance, a random person said, "Hey, man, get on my song." Blah blah. You send over the whatever. He does send it back. Is it a done deal?
If the money sent first, I'm just saying, like, if the money sent first, like, you know what I'm saying, business is business, like, you know what I'm saying, they big songs right now, and people didn't like the other people, and it's still one of the biggest. I don't want to talk about nobody else, but right. I'm just saying, like, it was some of the biggest songs in the world when people did not mess with each other, So I don't know.
Okay,
but there's a line that got to be drawn.
Yeah. I feel that. You have anybody on your radar as far as people that we don't even know about that you got on your radar that you could say that's the next person coming up? Or are you even concerned about?
Well, what do you mean?
I don't know. If you got you're in the music, you're surrounding yourself with this music. There's gonna be up and comers that are along with you. That's up and coming with you. Is anybody that you seeing what they doing? You saying respect to them type thing that maybe we don't know about, or maybe the audience don't know about, or something like that. Like they doing their thing, type show love type thing. Or is it no? It really not concerning.
Oh man, well there's one bitch ass nigga.
Okay.
But you know what I'm saying. One bitch ass pussy ass nigga. He already know what's up.
Okay.
He I know what I'm saying. I ain't gonna say his name or nothing, but I think he doing a little something. But
outside of I'm gonna let you but outside of music, what does RayRush do? What does he enjoy doing?
I like the hoop. You know what I'm saying? I like the hoop. Okay. I like the I don't know. I like the grind. But you said outside of music?
Yeah, it seems like you're 100% grind mode. That's why it seems to me it's like you're always working on something.
Even if I'm, you know what I'm saying, chilling, I'm still busy. You know, right. That's all I can say. I can't really say everything, but even if I'm chilling, I'm still busy. So,
right.
It's just me.
How does that affect you at all mentally? With your mental health,
I don't know. I feel like I keep it in check for real.
Explain. How can working all the time keep you sane?
If I'm literally like, if I'm doing absolutely nothing, I'll probably get in my head too much, different thoughts and stuff like that. But it doing more things. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's not healthy for real. But like doing more things, it's like stack on top, cover it up.
I see. Do you think you're always going to be like this? Always going to be on grind mode?
I think so. Cause this like one of the scariest things in the world. Like I'm not scared of nothing, but like, cause I done been through it. Like you just don't want to be like broke. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to be broke. Like so. Got to keep grinding. I'm always finding different things, new streams of income and stuff like that. Like, yeah.
That's real. I think, mental health is important, but I think that you being comfortable with yourself and knowing like you're good up here, that's more important. So it's like maybe somebody else would be like, "Oh man, you going crazy, blah blah. You need to stop working and stuff like that." But you don't have a problem with it. So it's like, who's gonna know what you need for yourself, you or someone else? You.
Yeah, for sure. 9 times out of 10, for sure.
Thanks.
But there are them certain instances where like somebody like somebody could tell you something when you confused about something. Somebody could tell you something to nudge you in a good direction. But at the end of the day, the decision is yours. So whatever you choose is gonna be up to you. If it wasn't the right decision, or if it wasn't the decision that came with the outcome that you want, because everything happened for a reason. I feel like
Exactly.
So sometimes you're gonna have to feel it that hard way.
Do you ask for help a lot? Do you are you that type of person to reach out for help?
I don't really like asking for help too much. But the crazy thing is I don't like asking for help too much, but I get mad when like other people like I don't get mad, but like I'd be like annoyed when other people don't ask me for help when they know I can help them. Like people that I care about and stuff like that, like got love for and stuff like that. Like I get mad. Like one of my people like they was like they don't be they don't be asking. I said okay, like you just like me, you don't like that, so I'm just go ahead and do this. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. So
maybe they think about it in an eye for an eye type of thing. Like you're not gonna ask them for help, so I'm not gonna try to ask you for help. Maybe.
I mean, yeah. That could very well be a thing. You know what I'm saying? But like, you also don't want to ask somebody for help too much at the same time. But like, it's a difference between asking for help and using. You know what I'm saying? Using somebody. You know what I'm saying? It's two different things. So like, some people probably might be afraid and be like, "Oh, he might think like I'm using them, like I'm using them and stuff like that." Yeah. So like, and it was a point where people were, and I can tell the difference, like,
When you create, how honest are you with yourself with the music that you're creating? Will you trash something if you think it's trash?
Would I trash something I think it's trash?
Or have you ever been in the situation where I need to start over again? I could do way better.
I don't know, but if I'm recording and I don't like how something came out, like would I do it a different way, or
like, are you a perfectionist, or or do you just do you kind of just
somewhat, but like some sounds like I'd be like oh wait, I'd be like, well, but then again, if I listen to it a different way, then like I'm a pretty versatile listener, so I can listen to things different ways. So like if I don't like something, then I just do it again. But funny thing is, like with that song Galaxy Hours, I knew I was already like finished. And, like it was gonna sound like way different. It was gonna sound way different, but it turned out I feel like better after I did it again. I had to do it again. I feel like it turned out better, but in the way I did it this time, because it had crashed on me. So I lost all like what I did. So I had to do it again. I feel like it came out better. So I mean, I feel like anything is possible when it comes to like stuff like that. So
the Galaxy Hours, man, come from the great beyond. Start this.
No.
What is it? What exactly? Because every time it start like that, I'm like, it's like that's hard because the beat is hard.
Come from the galaxy beyond.
What does that mean? And what made you say that at the beginning? Because I know that sounded like a freestyle at the beginning. Like you didn't just be like, let me think. All right, I'm gonna say this. Nah, that's something that came to you. Gotta be.
I can't get into that
because the way it flowed on that. Like if you guys haven't heard the Galaxy Beyond last song off the EP, like I got them all memorized. Last song off the EP, he started off. And it's like a jumpy beat. Gives me Uzi vibes. Not gonna say it is a Uzi beat. It's really not. It's more like a Galaxy beat, exactly like he was talking about. But you come in there, you're talking come from the great beyond.
Come from the galaxy.
And I just
come from the galaxy beyond. Come from the galaxy.
But
galaxy.
That tells you how much I'm hearing it, because I'm trying to, listen to it over and over and over and over again. I'm thinking it's the same thing, so I'm saying the wrong thing over and over and over again. It's crazy.
But like that go back to like an inflection stuff like that. So I say come from the galaxy. Come from the galaxy beyond. So it's like, but I'm saying galaxy, but it's like in a different way. Like come from the galaxy beyond.
No, that's funny that you talked about.
The stars like a pond.
That's funny you talked about inflections. I was reading some comments on some other people. I'm not going to say the rappers' names, but it was like hate comments. They'd be like, I can't understand anything he's saying, or I can't understand. We hear this all the time with like various artists. They say, oh, we can't understand what they're saying, blah, blah, blah.
And they still going.
It's still
going. So like, why don't listen to a hating ass nigga? Like, why fuck I'm not gonna be listening to a hating ass nigga. Like, and I'm getting like, if all I'm getting is hate, okay, then I might need to like, but I know I'm getting love too. So like, there's no point in me like really focusing in on, you know what I'm saying.
Do you believe all publicity is good publicity? So like, do you believe like even hate is good?
Sure. I mean, bro, like before I even started like doing anything like internet or like anything like social wise, like even before I started doing like any influential thing, like people been hating on me like since, you know what I'm saying. So
right,
like, I don't be focusing on that, because that's to me like hating on another motherfucker is like some pussy shit. So I ain't never been on pussy.
It's April right now. Where do you see yourself in the next 6 months? What is that?
In the next 6 months?
Where do you see your music in the next 6 months? I don't care. You as a person, you can answer that like that, or just your music in general.
Music.
Do you see yourself dropping more?
Oh, for sure. No, for sure.
Or are you gonna like kind of work this EP a little bit more?
I'm a definitely like work this EP song, but no, I definitely got plans to drop more music. I got a music video for Falling that's being worked on, waiting on to be sent.
Okay.
And I got a visualizer for Time Crone on the way. So, okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna work this song, especially like during the summertime and stuff. Okay. But I think I'm gonna drop. The tape at like maybe near the end of the summer. But like I'm definitely gonna be like pushing this EP through most of the summer, like while working on the tape. So when
you gonna tap in with us and do the music video? Over here.
I'm with it. I'm waiting.
Cause we also
I'm waiting on my dog. My dog asked when he was like,
"You're right."
You know what I'm saying? He was like, "Oh, we should do a video with Trey freestyle and stuff." And I like that song. I like all my music, but like I like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like a music video go crazy for that, and I'm just waiting on the timing to be right. I guess people be busy and stuff like that. I understand that.
Time is what they say in Time Crone. What they say in Time Crone.
I can see the time.
You gotta make every time last, and that's what I interpret it to be. So I say drop that as soon as possible, man. Hey, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like with you always have time is of the essence, and you always have you always know when you want to do something. So I would say you have perfect timing in that way.
So,
but like you said, like time got to be perfect for it to happen, which is dope. Which is dope to see. Dope to see. Okay, this is gonna be an interesting question because it's gonna make you look inside yourself more. Okay. Where do you think? What areas of your music do you think because personally, I don't know. What areas of your music do you think you can improve on to where you drop maybe the next tape, it's going to sound totally different? Do you think that any areas of your musical ability is lacking?
Ability? No. I definitely still got a lot of learning to do though.
Where do you think you could get better at?
I definitely want to get like better equipment. Invest into myself, like. But I feel like when it comes to music, I do it based on how I feel. So like, I feel like that in itself is always gonna get better. So, yeah.
I mean, that's real. That's real. It's hard for artists to, I feel like, look and think about what they could do better. Cause like we're doing it all like right now. Like the music going crazy, it sound crazy. Where could I get better at? You know what I mean?
Nah. Yeah, for sure. I feel you. But like there's always room for improvement in anything you do. So like, you know what I'm saying? You can always get better at, I feel like, anything. So
before we get out of here, I want to run through some lyrics that I wrote down, of course, that I always got to write down.
Right.
Okay, so you talked about in a lot of songs you being a rock star.
I already know.
Are we talking rock star in the sense of like Pink Floyd, like band, guitar? What you being a rock star, what does that mean to you? Does that give you like a pass to do whatever you want? Like
just know like I'm Rockstar baby. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm gonna leave that. You know what I'm saying? Just know I'm Rockstar baby.
Okay. Say Rockstar baby. Yeah, Rockstar baby. Got you.
So,
that's another song by RayRush.
I can't really get into that.
Okay. You talked about you being, I'm gonna just read the line. When give me a second. When I got a problem, I feel like Shaq, I never post. Yeah. That's very clever. But what does that mean exactly? Because I'm gonna tell you what it means personally. So we always see, and I'm gonna give you an example, a personal example. So, say for instance, I'm back in high school or something, right? Yeah. And, it's a little messing with this girl or whatever and make her mad, right? Instead of telling me why she mad, right? She go to Snapchat or Instagram and make a black screen, put her hand on the back of the camera, and then type, I hate when people, basically my personality in a post, and then post it. It just always pissed me off. Why is that a thing that people do?
That's an example of like what it mean though. Like,
why do people do that?
I don't know. It's like putting your business out there like that, and then that's going, oh man, and then you're gonna have people on your side. You're gonna have people on, oh yeah, you're right, this, that, and the third. Next thing you know, these people, or if they not gonna be back cool again, then they end up, not everybody know their business. You know what I'm saying? But like 7 times out of 10, people that be posting and stuff like that, like they be cool again, but just got aired out. You know what I'm saying? And that don't make no sense to me. Like I don't even be on like. I don't even be on social media.
That's what I was gonna say. You haven't been on social media.
I be trying to like get on it, but like I don't even be on social media like that.
How's that?
So
you think like social media is just like
social media I feel like is very, very important for it. So you know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely have to start like when I like post I need to start posting pictures more, and like when I do stories, I'm gonna definitely like be trying to save them more and stuff like that. So like I have something on there and stuff like that. But
so you want to use it more as a business, more as less than that social aspect of it, toxic aspect.
I mean, I guess, yeah. I guess like, but that's just up to you know what I'm saying. That's just, you never know what happened. Like,
you don't want to get wrapped up into it where you're like a slave to your phone or something like that.
Yeah.
I get that. To wrap up, what do you want the people to know about RayRush? We do this at the end of everyone. What do they want to know about RayRush? Tell them who you are, and tell them where they can find you.
You can
First of all,
what do you mean? What do you mean?
Okay, let's start from the beginning. Who is RayRush?
RayRush?
Yes, the artist, or as you're written on Spotify, RayRush.
You know, he the I don't like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? That guy, but like, you know, RayRush, he that nigga. That's all I want. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want to. You know what I'm saying? RayRush that nigga. You can find him on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? You know, I might not be on it like that, but if somebody hit me, like you hit me up on Instagram, I look through my messages and stuff like that. So, you know, but you can find me on Instagram. You want to hit me up? Like, my
He's on Instagram. What's your Instagram?
At RayRush Savage.
Okay.
At RayRush Savage. And then you can find me on my if you want to talk business stuff like that, they can hit my they can hit me on Instagram, or they can hit my my email at RayRushSavage at gmail.com. Like if I'm, you know what I'm saying.
Okay.
But I'm on you know what I'm saying, music on YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify, you know,
got you.
all the music platforms and stuff like that.
Got you. You guys heard it here. I really want to talk about before we get. I noticed you got a lot of nicknames. You got RayRush. You got Grand Supreme now. You have Reggie. Is that people call you Reggie Man, or okay?
I mean, yeah, Reggie Man.
Okay.
Yeah, that's, I guess.
Okay.
Like that's not like. Yeah, I guess you could say those different names.
Okay.
But like.
Okay. You got those three. Do you have a lot of like aliases?
Well, I guess you could say those.
Are these personas?
Grand Supreme is me. Like,
okay.
Me. But like, you know.
Okay, and these are not like.
I mean, but
these are not like Melly, Melvin, nothing like different personas. These are all the same person.
I mean, the ones I guess just you named, I guess, but you know, and Reezy, you know,
okay.
Or like Ray Trey, that's a whole nother nigga though.
Okay.
Ray Trey and you know, Cowboy, whoever know about Cowboy, know where that comes from.
Heard that.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well,
you know, it's, I guess there's some different view, but not like, but like, I mean, but I don't really talk about that. So
yeah. RayRush, it's been a pleasure having you here today, man. We can't wait for the future, and we just excited to see what's going on, man. If you want to link up RayRush, he gave you his social media, RayRush the Savage on Instagram. His email, RayRushTheSavage at gmail.com. And yeah, thank you, man, for being here. It's Reggie Nesbitt. It's Clemson State Special Edition, RayRush the Savage. The Grand Supreme EP is out now. Go get that. Final words.
Share your EP with your grandma, nigga.
And we out. For real. And he's fresh off of his new EP entitled Grand Supreme.
You already know.
Back with RayRush. What's good, man?
What's good with you, man?
I've been chilling, man. School, all this good stuff, but we here today, and we with you, man. How you doing?